Enough time on oh, sorry. Yeah, that was live. What I thought was live. I thought was people walking on. No, of course, man, I'm moving. Exodus 6. God said to Moses, now you see what I'll do to Pharaoh. That strong hand, it send them all free. With a strong hand, he'll drive them out of his land. God continued speaking to Moses, reassured, I am God. I appeared to Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. As the strong God, but by my name God, I am present. I was not known to them. I also established my covenant with them to give them the land of Canaan, the country in which they live as sojourners. But now I've heard the roarings of the Israelites whom the Egyptians continued to enslave, and I remembered my covenant. Therefore tell the Israelites, I am God. I will bring you out from under the great hard labor of Egypt. I will rescue you from slavery. I will redeem you, intervene with great acts of judgment. I'll take you as my own people. And I'll be God to you. You know that I am God, your God, who brings you out from under the cruel hard labor Egypt. I'll bring you into the land that I promised to give Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and give it to you as your own country. I am God. But when Moses delivered the message to the Israelites, they didn't even hear him. They were that beaten down in spirit by the harsh slave conditions. God said to Moses, go and speak to the Pharaoh king of Egypt, so that he release the Israelites on this land. Moses answered God, no, Israelites won't even listen to me. And besides, I stutter. Hold on. God again laid out the facts. Aaron regarding Israelites, Pharaoh, king of Egypt. And he again commanded them to lead Israelites out of Egypt. These are the heads, the tribes, sons of Reuben, Israel's first. Anak, Palu, Hezron, army. These are families of Reuben. Sons of Simeon, Jemuel, Jamin, Ohad, Jachim, Zohar, Saad. Sons of Akedanabu. These are the families of Simeon. These are the names of the sons of Levi in order of their birth: Gershon, Kohath, and Merari. Levi lived 137 years. The sons of Gershon by family: Libni and Shimei. Sons of Kohath: Amram, Izhar, Hebron, and Israel. Kohath lived 133. And the sons of Merari: Mal, and Mushi. These are the sons of Levi in order of their birth. Amram married his aunt Jochebed. She had Aaron and Moses. Amram lived to be 137. The sons of Ishar, Korah, Nepheg, and Zikri. The sons of Uzziel, Mishael, Elzaphan, and Sittur. Aaron married Elisheba, daughter of Aminadab, and sister of Nashon. She had Nabab and Abihu, Eliezer and Ithamar, sons of Korah, Asir, Elkanah, and Abiasaph. These are the families of the Korahites. Aaron's son Eleazar married one of the daughters of Putiel, and she had Phinehas. These are the heads of the Levite families, family by family. This is the Aaron and Moses whom God ordered to bring Israelites out of the land of Egypt, clan by clan. These are the men: Moses, Aaron, told Pharaoh king of Egypt to release the Israelites from Egypt. So things stood. God next spoke to Moses. God addressed Moses, saying, I'm God. Tell Pharaoh king of Egypt, I said. And Moses answered, cut me, stutter. Why would Pharaoh listen to me? Exodus 7. God told Moses, look at me, I'll make you as a God to Pharaoh, and your brother Aaron will be your prophet. You are to speak everything I command you, and your brother Aaron will tell it to Pharaoh. Then he will release the Israelites from his land. At the same time, I'm going to put Pharaoh's back up and follow it up by filling Egypt with signs and wonders. Pharaoh is not going to listen to you. I will have my way against Egypt and bring out my soldiers. My people, Israelites from Egypt, by mighty acts of judgment, the Egyptians will realize that I am God when I step in and take the Israelites out of their country. Aaron and Moses did exactly what God commanded. Moses was 80 and Aaron 83 when they spoke to Pharaoh. When God spoke to Moses and Aaron, he said, when Pharaoh speaks to you and says, prove yourselves, perform a miracle. Then tell Aaron, take your staff, throw it down in front of Pharaoh. It will turn into snake. Moses and Aaron went to Pharaoh and did what God commanded. Aaron threw his staff down in front of Pharaoh and his servants and turned into a snake. Pharaoh called in his wise men and sorcerers in the nation of Egypt and saved him by their incantations. Each of the tree of the staff, and they all turned into snakes. But then Aaron's staff swallowed their staffs. Yet Pharaoh was as stubborn as them. He wouldn't listen to them, just as God had said. God said to Moses, Pharaoh is a stubborn man, he refuses to release the people. First thing in the morning, go and meet Pharaoh as he goes down by the river. At the shore of the Nile, take the staff and turn it into a snake, and say to him, the God of the Hebrews sent me to you with this message. Release my people so that they can worship you in the wilderness. So far, you haven't listened. This is how you know that I am God. I'm going to take this staff and I'm going to strike this Nile river water. The water will turn to blood. The fish in the Nile will die. The Nile will stink. The Egyptians won't be able to drink the Nile water. God said to Moses, tell Aaron, take your staff and wave it over the waters of Egypt, over its rivers, its canals, its ponds, all the bodies of water, so that they turn to blood. There'll be blood everywhere in Egypt, even in the pots and pans. Moses and Aaron did exactly what God commanded. Aaron raised his staff and took the water in the Nile, and Pharaoh and the servants watching all the water in the Nile turned to blood. The fish in the Nile died, the Nile stank, and the Egyptian couldn't drink the Nile water. The levels of Egypt. But magicians of Egypt did the same thing with their incantations. Still, Pharaoh remained stubborn. He wouldn't listen to them, as Allah said. He turned on his heel and went home, never giving it a second thought. But all the Egyptians had to dig inland from the river for the water, because they couldn't drink the Nile water. 7 days went by after God had struck the Nile. Mama Javed Bernard said hello. Big up Javed.